All right, let's talk about our solution uh, to lesson 11 assignment here. So here's the problem. A rectangular parking lot is 120 feet long and 75 feet wide. The real parking lot, the one where you park your cars. All right, Lynn made a scale drawing of the parking lot at a scale of 1 inch to 15 feet. The drawing produces 8 inches by 5 inches. Diego made a scale drawing of the parking lot at a scale of 1 to 180. The drawing he produced is also 8 inches by 5 inches. Explain or show how each scale would produce an 8-inch by 5-inch drawing. All right, so here we go to my next slide here, right? You're going to see that with our scale here, correct? We have one way of doing it. One way of doing it is this, okay? We first prove that Lynn is correct. 1 times 8 is 8. 15 times 8, 120. Oh, so that works. 1 times 5 is 5. 15 times 5 is 75. So Lynn's work works out. Now, where some of you guys are having your trouble is with Diego's work, because you get this 1 inch over 180. Well, it's essentially, because we're talking inches to feet, that 1 is your smallest units, inches. It's just that we normally don't have that. Try to ignore Google if you heard that in the background. Somebody walking by, she thinks she owns the street. And so if we lay it out here, one way of doing it would be this one. 1 times 8 is 8. 180 times 8, 1440. And if we divide 1440 by 12, well, we'd get 120. If we do 180 times 5, that's 900. 900 divided by 12, 75. Because remember, 12 inches in a foot. Now, an easier way to confirm Diego's work is just to take the whole 180 divided by 15, and divided by 12, and you realize you get 15 feet. 180 divided by 12, 15. And so you could have just proved Diego without all that extra work that I just did there. Because essentially it's the same scale as Lynn. Now let's go look at the next problem asks us. Okay, make another scale drawing of the same parking lot at a scale of 1 inch to 20 feet, but prepared to explain your reasoning. 1 inch to 20 feet, okay. So let's go to 3 here. All right, problem 2, 1 inch is 6 inches. So remember, we want to get the same dimensions, 120 feet, and we need those same dimensions, 120 feet and the 75 feet. The parking lot size is not changing, only the scale of our drawing. And we just want to see how much paper it's going to take to be portrayed on. And so if we see that, right, well, think about it. 20 times 6 is 120. Well, if we're going to multiply the bottom times 6, we're going to multiply top times 6. So 1 times 6, 6 inches. Well, how many times does 20 go into 75? 3.75. 20 times 3.75, 75. 1 times 3.75, 3 and 75 hundredths. And 3 and 75 hundredths is the same thing as 3 and 3/4. So if we portrayed it with a scale of 1 inch equals 20 feet, then our drawing would be 6 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Lastly, what's our scale? And this is where that extra practice problem A kind of should have helped you out. 1 inch is 20 feet. Remember, with scale, the top and the bottom have to be the same units. And so we can't have 1 inch over 20 feet. We have to have it over inches. So 12 times 20 is 240 inches. And so inch divided by inches cancels out, and you have left with a 1 over 240. All right. So I hope that helped. All right, now I had that backwards. All right, out here. Have a great day.